Peace March.
Peace March.
Lota Pachibore. 지금 국제기 로데라 아니 나 원디도 컴퓨터라 용으로와 가나는 또 컨족이 가도 있는다 인지망부 아메리카입니다 캐나다가 미망부지 요가체 디가라 변하게 내주시니 미치 컨족 보기요 아니 다들 참장 디나요 여미 아리를 레사금이 시다 참장이 하네 주던기도 야하네 던지 컨족이 최근에 군다도 제가 치고래 미치가로지 nga de shungge de dansa dane mergala yo ani sibe khomje de chi portland canada ge gesa da dora vancouver and de
Vancouver mara
vancouver is the gesa la ma vancouver la ge mi shungzo berwa ge mi shungzo da dro ta ngele ga de phenang ne ju she ya ta ne ya ni she ba na ji 그들다 님마다 공부하게와네 니 작바다 레디오다 가서라 깨지시 아니 한마디 가서 개미 슈저 본다라 참샤 내 깨지시 개유여와 안디네다 필라델피아다 워싱턴 DC 라야 콩그레스 처전한 드라미 탑다 거라 마이게시라 도해봐 디네다 무슨지가 나타나 잘지 이거 당고죠
Okay, so the first time she came to the United States was because it was in 1998 and from Indiana they go to go there.
말이 인디아나기 첫번째 인디아나요.
There was this organization in Indiana who
they were holding they hold a peace march every year, and in 1998 she was invited to talk about Tibet and the situation in Tibet, and she had to talk to a group of people in Indiana, and that's how she first actually came to the US, and later she also went to Philadelphia and Washington DC just to talk about Tibet and
the situation inside Tibet.
Yeah. And that was some jail follow Jora.
Okay, so
But did you know same as a Galashi Uchungs? That was soon didn't gala Nimata, Luesia ora. Penanganyama Pena did the crying half in Rawanje Yomarata. Get a share around my shades diana, Pamanida, Pingaton Hanju, Pamanida Tamba, Dumayam, Milatonde, Raina, Rawan Yahala Lebra, Yahalene, that you tumbling on a shares, Kirayo Marata. The America to do Nimata Pena can be within that, so there's a shares around me, Mangula shares around. Tapana shares Shedu Kaleshu Dunga and Gasam never charges. In Netama to no Congress children and share and Duta. Tonya how the questions are taken the deep pen and the Mimal pens Tom on it. Think I go shoes, yeah, Jacob.
Okay, when she had to give those talks about the sufferings that she had to go through in Tibet under Chinese rule, she felt
it was like living the past.
She felt like it brought her feelings back, which hurt her. But on the other side, she was actually hoping. She was glad that she was getting the opportunity to speak to Congress, and she hoped that Congress would make a difference by helping Tibet, or either like doing something that would help the people inside, the Tibetans inside Tibet, in some way,
Yeah,
whether it is big or little. Okay. And so what?
I did tell my tongue what to say, right? Tell my new what day. The Changoshan Pomogea, you are shallow. That shallow Kasiga gave in a Tangajo Castle. Citizen Chaya Jimmy, I'm just scared to India, right? India then a citizen Chaya, passport to Yomara, and India and New York, so new girl, and the one at a neck, so gave of Yomara. That is America gave in America message I give. Such a long Ngale Yaga Megara Girva. This and Shalom gave a community on.
Okay, the second time
2002.
2002. Okay, the second time she came to the U.S. was in 2002. That was when she had
she gave birth to her first
daughter, and she basically came here because she wanted her daughter to have more and better opportunities here,
So if she
so that she can be a citizen and have a better life here, basically.
yes, okay, so
아다 이제 내 도야요 민족 파이나가 델라 인지게직 맛이 아니 슈구메 아니 레가메 다 보고 게제다 대오주는 조성으로 당깁니다. 내가 보고 나와지다 제가 케는 파물로로 놓자서 파기 알로이라 다 이제 뒤줄 깡 슈스체
okay, so when did you come to the United States to actually live here?
2004
2004, okay, moved here. Okay, and what's your occupation now? 단답내가 가르치기야.
home health care.
Healthcare, okay. This well. 그래, 잘 와.
참이
손등치수.
진짜 좋아해.
그래서 그냥
This guy's tough.
고소. 소름에.
last minute this guy. Yeah, Chucky, don't worry. I'll explain to you. 랑 듀네. 아유 맞아. Don't worry. Okay.
Hello.
이거 나 성경에는 이거
Yeah.
Today, how are you involved in a Tibetan cause here in the U.S.? 단다 어린아이한테 배워지 되고 가진 대화도 시기야.
그대로 상대대라. 근데 아리나라 레데도 별로 생각 안 치게 나오라. 네. 또 단다 딱 한쪽이 개미게 제야체나 한쪽 교육이 미리 짜면서야 지게 거라다. 딱 미리 내다만에디 깨다 이길 라레다. 교육주고 말해 점블링 사장라 미리 지다 계급지 요야 디 깨다 이기 개바로. 깨러가다 이기 러가요나 딱 이기 러가라. 손볼 내게라. 그지 깨다 이기 참말 라나. 아니 별라도라다. 디 말아야 된다. 딱 나래 응원해지 부부서야 귀랍야다. 벽에랍야다. 나랑 아래 부부 이내래. 벽에 부부 참말라 귀랍달라. 딱 귀랍니 로투 윤주다. 딱디 나래 지기 팬더 제백게자.
So you currently teach young kids the Tibetan language because reflecting back, this is what the Chinese government was preventing you to experience. So you want, you believe that like Tibetan culture, Tibetan language, and our heritage is what makes us different from the Chinese. And so you, by teaching and promoting Tibetan culture, that's how you are involved in.
야, 나 내생제 치쇼 가래라 너와. 나 별라 별 단다 개미 세대로와. 다 겨울 무슨 게 별한테 잠뭐 고이 송도요 말하다. 공부 자체부 시제. 별 개미 원래 되기 있어. 이내래 별라 라만 고이 저와미 타당 고이 수수기 미리기 깨당 수수 미리기 이기도 좀 자야지 타당 고이 다 본데 어디 깔는 게요와. 내 선배나라로 와. 그때 재미들 나가 임바지 고 대변해 주러 오늘 임바지 와 오늘 임바지는 가도 내가 차야 요 말에 이런가 이지 도지와 세상에 그 님은지 개민선에 출라기요 상비도 와요 나 다른 선배 치쇼 가르더라는 깨다 이게 내가 차나 라넬레 요 말다 시살 미리 시살 다 선배 전부 쉬우다 세상나가 기란도 이길라 배다 깨라내다 dealer should get a capsicum.
Okay, do you want me to say that?
Yeah.
Okay, so her biggest fear,
Yeah.
biggest fear
Mm-hmm.
is that she believes that Tibet is gonna be free in the future, but even if it's free, you need the people to know their own culture and language, and she thinks that it's going away. The culture, the
Yeah, that
language.
penny got so shy.
It's a very difficult situation right now. especially in the U.S. and other foreign countries where there's
Tibet,
Tibetans, you basically forget it. You don't speak it. I mean, you speak it at home, but most of the time you speak that foreign language, not your own language.
Yeah.
And that's why she's been going to Sunday school to teach the Tibetans here in Boston their own language. And and she also teaches her own daughters, 2 daughters, and she also teaches 3 other girls who come to her house on Saturdays too.
Okay, so you think Tibet will eventually be free, right?
Yeah, kaina나 kandes ta gyawramji goyi sungyogi dromi tabdanji yorwa. Ndi ragir samdo kalana zambuling chatan yuba dugi yorwa. Gemni gi marsho di ende state no mare. Ene gana mimai kodochir dugire zambuling simbala ta misu inele kiwu mashi dugu dugi marwa. Zambuling da mitsangmolo susui lewa peje tamdo yogyo gengarwa. Ta rawan konyi gengarwa. Gemigi mimage rawanchone chigiru wada. An zambulingi mi yonchula ka chagiru wada. Tanda kone gemina mangu nishu chegi yor wada. Tata konjogi tanda pe mi shimbadigi mi membe sorchi. Leo pechu dansa mindo wada. Gyana shungi masho wala changlu gengache. Dis koranzi da matuna se, matuna chu chigora. Tati ta gyurungu chen dangi mare. Ta kesi konjogi masho gyurungu madan ma shigdu sangada gyana 망도 차기로 와. 아니 별로 좋아하면 다 라기로 와다. 여름지 숨바랑 신데. 좋아하면 다 알아서 저기 깨다 이게 되기로 와다. 네 말하고라 네 배들 라도야 내가 싶었어. 리슨을 치셔. 아직 안 키니 간다는
Okay, thank you, Len. That's us.
네 말로 간다라.
Okay, Okay, so you do think that Tibet will eventually be free because
human rights lago다냐.
As in,
like the Tibet
there will
Tibet
be,
will have basic
only
human
not
rights.
Tibet and China.
Yeah, because even Tibetans and Chinese in Tibet and China, they'll ask for more human rights. And how long is China going to keep torturing them and killing them until they stop?
Because the world is changing.
Yeah, change. Pena ngai pejing la ora. Nangane chawa pha tena. Se khala doji kambol hairwa, doji chigo. Kambol hairwa. Hai marwa. Dina se da zombulin chazam mangzulu gyurdu de gyami chigo la dundas de thogi mara. Ta teppe de wonder.
Okay. So this example of how if it rains every day, there won't be a single stone which would be dry, which would be dry because it would always be raining. And it's the same thing in as in how the whole world is changing to a more democratic government system, and how China is like the only communist party, and it won't.
But the thing is, today we still have other communist parties, including like Cuba, and, we have communist nations. So you think that they will all diminish?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mang biết của sao?
Mang biết gì đâu, của kia là cái.
Nghe gì để xem mang